start over. We can start over. 'Cause God only God only knows where to find you. God only knows how to break through. 'Cause God only knows the real you. But there's a kind of love that God only knows.
One more time.
God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. God only knows how it's killing you. But there's a kind of love that God only knows. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. God only knows the real you. But there's a kind of love that God only knows. For the lonely, for the ashamed, the misunderstood, and the ones to blame. What if we can start over? We can start over. We can start over. 'Cause God only God only knows how to find you. God only knows how to break through. God only knows how to break through. God only knows the real you. God only knows the real you. There's a kind of love that God only knows. Shout out to that young man for doing the damn thing. He did that song amazingly. So let's get into the foolery this morning, okay? Let's get into the foolery. So, the title of this nonsense is Baby Mama Leaves 10 Kids Alone While She Spends Time with Her Boyfriend. Okay? Okay. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning into my channel called Take Heed to the Message with Abang Anwa. It just means Queen Baby. How y'all doing this morning? How y'all doing this morning? To everybody who celebrated the holiday yesterday, I hope that you and your family had a wonderful time. I hope you and your family loved on each other. And it doesn't have to be about presents. It doesn't have to be about extravagant gifts. The season is actually to learn how to regenerate that love. You know, if we really go into what the holiday means, a lot of y'all will be offended if we really went into what the holiday represents. But I'm going to share something with you. For our family, I put a spin on it. When I found out what the holiday really was, I put a spin on it. And I said, let's make it just about us. It's family. My immediate family. I don't really have good ties with my family outside, but my immediate family. And at times, my kids can't stand me. They like, Mama, you too much. But they know Mama is here. They know Daddy is here. You know what I'm saying? Green beans, let's stay on topic today. I don't know what's going on. Good morning, everybody who is in the chat. So, Zulu, I said good morning already. Milani, I said good morning. Green beans, I said good morning already. Okay. Let's get into the nonsense, okay? Shout out to I have a lot of content creators to name today, okay? I have a lot to name today, but first, we're going to get in on this content creator right here. So, I want our young women, I want y'all to hear this, okay? This man is a relationship coach. Okay. And he had said something that I always say, but maybe hearing it from a man, it sound different. Okay. So here we go.
I need you to stop letting them pump before they pay. Interesting conversation with a 22-year-old client of mine who came to me and said, Doc, I'm coming to you because I need someone to be honest with me and I know my friends can't do it. I said, what's going on? She said, I'm in a 3-month, what I believe is a situationship that I thought was a relationship. I said, why? She said, because I was giving him very clear expectations of what I wanted out of this, but it seems like he's getting everything he wants from me and I'm hardly getting anything that I need from him. And this wouldn't be so bad if I had not invested so much into him, but now I feel like I'm just being used because I gave him so much. She kept saying how much she gave him so much. I said, ma'am, he's just pumping gas. She said, what? I said, where are you? She said, in my car. She started laughing. I said, aren't you at the gas station? I saw a sign. She said, I am. I said, did you have to pay for the gas before you got it? She said, I did. I said, believe it or not, there was a day you could stand at the gas tank and wait for them to cut on your gas. They would let you pump before you paid. I said, why do you think they cut that out? She said, probably because people drove off and didn't pay for the gas. I said, ma'am, stop letting them pump before they pay. Because when we allow people to take from us before they invest in us, we can't be surprised when they drive off with what they took from us. I hope this made sense. If it did, type church in the comments with 3 R's. And then remember, you've got 2 jobs. 1, be better today than what you were yesterday. And 2, don't forget what I told you. I need.
So the content creator, shout out to the content creator. His initials are NVN. Okay. NVN. Okay. So listen, what this doctor just said, it makes sense. But I guess um either this might be a therapist, but I thought it was a relationship coach. So this doc said something that is so amazing that a lot of us women don't understand. Because when you don't know your worth, you'll lay up there and have multiple babies by different men when you don't know your worth. A lot of us had let men pump and not pay. And when I say pay, I'm not talking about cash, I'm talking about this. Okay? I'm guilty of it too. A lot of us have let men pump without paying. And so that puts us where? That puts us on baby mama lane up the street around the corner. And we have to learn from these things. Now, I know a lot of women ain't going to take heed to my message because some of us need to hit the wall sometimes, okay? Some of us need to continuously hit the wall sometimes until we get it, okay? And so, for the ones who want to take heed to my mistake so that you don't copy, may God bless your mind and your hand, and may God bless you abundantly. But for the ones that have to keep hitting that wall, baby, you gonna learn. Okay? That's that old saying, you gonna F around and find out. Okay? You gonna F around and find out. Let's get to the next clip. There is something going viral over social media. Okay? Something going viral. We're gonna go to the next step. Something going viral over social media. Okay? And a young woman was thrown a baby shower. Okay? And so the women who thrown her the baby shower, they lied to her and said they were throwing a baby shower with her so-called friends. And so when they were able to lay hands on her, okay, they beat her so bad that she lost her baby. They beat her so bad that she lost her baby. These were her friends. This is why I tell y'all, be mindful of who you call your friend. This is why I tell y'all, be mindful of the women from the hyena kingdom. Because these same women can turn on you. You have to be mindful. And I'm going to share something with you that a lot of content creators fail to tell this truth, is that a lot of women are envious of each other. If you got one thing and they ain't got it, they begin to get jealous. And they may have more than you, but it might be one thing that you have that they want. And so this is why a lot of women who are lionesses, you can tell who a lioness is. She probably have one friend or she has none, because we already see the drama unfold. So when you have a woman who has a lot of friends, okay? A lot of friends, okay? When you have a woman that it has a lot of friends, okay? More than likely she comes from the hyena kingdom. Because hyenas come in packs. They will get up there and do their damn thing all together. But when you have a woman who is a lioness, she got one friend or she rock alone. Okay? She got one friend or she rock alone. Sherry said that was me. Now I'm married and I know what I deserve. I just wanted someone to love me. Or so I thought it was love. Now I know what true love is with my husband. Oh, I love that, baby. I like that. Thank you for putting that in there. I appreciate you. Okay. Even though you're a newcomer, I don't usually read everybody's stuff, but thank you so much for that comment. So now let's get into the foolery. I want y'all to hear it, okay? Now Green Bean said, "Why? That's childish." Okay, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Here's the rundown,
I
y'all.
have just watched that video, y'all. So I just saw a video of a pregnant woman. Oh my god, I'm trying not to cry. That got jumped at her own baby shower. And I'm talking about this was a surprise baby shower that her so-called friends had threw for her. And she lost her baby, y'all. The baby did not make it. And when I tell you, like I said, it was, oh my God, it made me literally cry. They set her up, they had her meet at a certain location, and then when she tried to leave and open the car door, the person in the car would not unlock the door. So that person knew about it as well. So she had absolutely nobody at that baby shower that was actually rooting for her and supporting her. Everybody at that baby shower was had secret animosity towards her and took her baby's life. I believe her name is Shamaya. Forgive me if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Y'all, this is sad, man. This is sad. Please be careful who your friends are. So they say keep your friends close and your enemies closer. I should not have just
Now, I know the old saying is, keep your enemies closer, but I'm gonna share something with you. Sometimes you just gotta leave people where they at. Do you hear me? Sometimes you gotta leave people where they at. And so it goes on to tell more of the story, okay, in another video. Okay, so we gonna get to that part. It goes on to tell another story. A content creator on YouTube broke this down, and I think it's called Dear Diary. Okay, shout out to that sister. She did the damn thing. Okay, and it was sad. It was sad and it was heartbreaking. Okay, good morning, 18. What's up, baby? Naomi, how are you? It's good to see you. And to all the newcomers, how you doing? So, this is the foolery that I tell y'all we have to be mindful of who we call friends. You got to teach if you have children, your younger daughters, you got to teach them who to hang around with and who not to. Who to befriend and who not to befriend. Okay? Because I'm going to share something with you. A lot of the children in this day and time, they're gullible. You know what I'm saying? They're gullible. Like they can't see, evil coming. You know what I'm saying? Like they can't tell the difference who is right and who is wrong. Because we like coddled them. You know what I'm saying? Even our eldest daughter that's 19, sometimes I gotta be like, wait a minute, don't move that way. Don't move that way. Wait a minute. This one is not, you know what I'm saying? And she be like, Mama, Mama. I'm like, you better listen. Better listen. I'm telling you for your good. And then she'll come back and tell Mama you was right. I said, yes, I know, because I can see it. I can see it. This is why it's always good for you to meet your children friends. Okay? This is why it's always good for you to meet your children friends so that you can see what's on the child. You know what I'm saying? If it's something wrong with the child, you can see it. Okay? Anybody who have that third eye, you understand what I'm saying. Okay? You understand what I'm saying. Now, let me be clear about it when I say this. Let me be clear about this when I say this. When you have an understanding of who Yahweh is, then you can see who people are. Okay? That's what I'm letting you know. When you have that spiritual eye, you can see who is who. You got to be mindful of things. Talk to these children because sometimes their best friend can lead them to damnation. Okay? So let's get into the foolery. The thing was so heartbreaking. It was so sad. Here we go. Here we go. Let me get to it. Now, it might be a commercial first. Give me a minute. Okay, so the name is called, shout out to the content creator, Dear Diary. Okay, so here's the beginning of the video, y'all.
By 3 women and is currently recovering at the hospital with her baby. In the video, the woman ripped the door open, pull her out of the car, have her on the ground, and keep going at it while grown men are laughing and recording the entire thing. Well, after the video went viral and 3 suspects were...
So they said it was grown men there as well, recording the whole thing too, okay? Y'all, give me 1 minute. I'm going to let y'all listen to the video. Let me move the dog, okay? Give me 1 minute, y'all.
The cops did a news report on the entire thing. Her cousin came on live and cleared up everything. She said this was a setup by someone she was talking to who was going to spend the night with her, but he ended up driving her to this location for this to happen to her.
I should not have just watched that video, y'all. So I just saw a video of a pregnant woman, oh my God, I'm trying not to cry, that got jumped at her own baby shower. And I'm talking about this was a surprise baby shower that her so-called friends had threw for her. And she lost her baby, y'all. The baby did not make it. And when I tell you, like I said, it was, oh my God, it made me literally cry. They set her up, they had her meet at a certain location, and then when she tried to leave and open the car door, the person in the car would not unlock the door. So that person knew about it as well. So she had absolutely nobody at that baby shower that was actually rooting for her and supporting her. Everybody at that baby shower was had secret animosity towards her and took her baby's life. I believe her name is Shamaya. Forgive me if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Y'all, this is sad, man. This is sad. Please be careful.
So when you hear people say that there are male hyenas too, this is what, you know what I'm saying? This is what we're talking about. This is what happens when fathers are not in the home. This is what happens when the owner's manual is not raising these children. Because who would have the mind to think that this makes sense? Who would have the mind to think that this makes sense? Let me turn on this light. Who would have the mind to think that this makes sense? This young woman, pregnant, and they took out cameras and filmed this young woman being whooped, okay? And the other video says she lost her baby, but this one is saying that they rushed her and the baby to the hospital. So I'm not sure if the baby made it, okay? Maybe they're saying the baby passed away because there was candles and everywhere in the video where she was whooped at, okay, where they beat her up at. So there was candles and everything everywhere. So probably the baby passed away once they got to the hospital. So let's continue with the foolery. Here we go.
So they say keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Now pause the movie because what I'm about to say to y'all is so damn.
I'm surprised they played R. Kelly with that part. Here we go.
Yeah. Did y'all see the story about? So this girl, she's pregnant. She was going at it with a whole bunch of people on Facebook not too long ago. So the people that she's going at it with, they fussing about somebody's kids. The other group started talking about the girl, unalive mom that passed away a few months ago. Fast forward,
Okay, so this is a beef. They have a beef going on Facebook. Can you imagine? Hey, Renee, what's up, baby? So this a beef they got going on Facebook. So this all started because of some stupid beef. Let's continue.
guy want to chill. So he picks her up so they can chill, so she thought. While they in the car chilling, he gets a call, and they like pull up. So he pulls up, and next thing you know, it's a whole group of people that they pulling up to. So they all banging on the door, telling her to get out the car. It's men on there banging on the door, telling her to get the fuck out the car. The craziest part about this is the man opens the door from inside the freaking car. So now they pulling her outside the car. They beat that girl deep up, like beat her down. She was on the ground. They thumping her and everything. Next thing you know, she's laid out on the floor. And Buddy that brings her over there runs over her motherfucking legs. I ain't gonna hold you. It would have been a whole bunch of fish fries being lined up. Everybody would have had a fish fry in honor of their name. Because don't play with me.
The gardeners have planted white roses when I specifically asked for red.
We could always paint the roses red.
What an odd thing to say.
It's like
So
clips
just
all
when I
together,
thought
y'all.
the world couldn't get any more crazier, I'm scrolling on Facebook and I see a status and it basically say like some girl named Daisha, people basically told her like they were throwing her a baby shower, she's pregnant. And when she shows up to this surprise baby shower, they jump her. And then it's a video in the comments of them opening the car door and beating on her. Like, oh my gosh.
And why do our children glorify filming every damn thing? Why do our children glorify filming every damn thing? Anytime they get into some type of fight, they film every damn thing. So they film pulling this girl out. More than likely, Facebook took it down. But they film pulling this girl out of the car pregnant and whooping on her. And then the guy who brought her there, okay? The guy who brought her there, as he getting away, and after they had whooped her and everything, he rolls over her legs. I listen, you know, y'all children. And this is why I get up here and I say, we got to do better. We got to do better. When I say to y'all that we're raising monsters, this is the shit I'm talking about. Now, not all of us are raising monsters. Not all of us. Some of us are raising productive children. Okay? Okay? Some of us are because we understand the blueprint. But some of us not. Some of us not. We're not raising upright children. When you think it's okay, a bunch of boys and girls, when y'all think it's okay to film a woman that's pregnant being beaten and she lost her baby, and we think that this is content. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, we sitting up here, we think this is content. Good morning, Daniel. Good morning, Growth. How are you? Long time no see. And so you know, it's heartbreaking when you hear stuff like this, because now, you know, you got people out here like, well, let us unite together, right? But we got some demons in our midst that some of us, we can't unite together. We cannot unite together. Some of us, we got demons in our midst, in our culture, and some of us can't unite together. Because who would think that it's okay to whoop a pregnant woman like that and that she lose her baby as well? Who would think that that makes sense? You know what I'm saying? No, I got you, green beans. I'm with you. I see. It's always some foolery. Here we go. I got it. Please be advised that over here, we don't give a fuck who you are over here. Okay? We will block you. We don't give a damn. Okay? I got a trigger finger that's real good. We will block you over here. Okay? Any trolls, y'all can scroll the fuck up. You don't have to watch my shit. We trying to have an adult conversation in this bitch. If you got a problem with what I'm saying, scroll the fuck up. You don't have to sit here. Go to everybody else shit and do bullshit over there. Now, let's continue with the video.
sorry, but that is really just taking it overboard. And then like whoever's driving, they're not pulling off. They didn't keep the doors locked. They're not protecting her at all. And like I really feel bad. Like that is ridiculous. It's wild. The Facebook page that posted it, her name is Shamaya J. Smith. I'm gonna put it in the caption. But like what? Are people okay? Like the closer we get to the end of the year, like it's always the craziest shit going on.
I should not have just watched that video, y'all. So I just saw a video of a pregnant woman, oh my God, I'm trying not to cry, that got jumped at her own baby shower.
At her own baby shower.
And I'm talking about this was a surprise baby shower that her so-called friends had threw for her. And she lost her baby, y'all. The baby did not make it. And when I tell you, like I said, it was, oh my God, it made me literally cry. They set her up, they had her meet at a certain location, and then when she tried to leave and open the car door, the person in the car would not unlock the door. So that person knew about it as well. So she had absolutely nobody at that baby shower that was actually rooting for her and supporting her. Everybody at that baby shower was had secret animosity towards her and took her baby's life.
Oh my God.
I believe her name is Shamaya. Forgive me if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Y'all, this is sad, man.
It's so sad.
It's sad. Please be careful who your friends are. So they say keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Did y'all see the video of the girl?
And the thing is that when we see stuff like this, we get hype. You know what I'm saying? We get hype. Some of us like ghetto shit like this. We get hype. We get excited. Oh, yeah, look at what they doing to the girl. This and that. Instead of anybody calling a popo. Nobody can get up there and call a popo. We got to pull our phones out and film this woman being whooped like that. You know what I'm saying? And then for her to lose her baby. And I'm going to share something with you. I hope they put her under I hope they put all those 3 women, because they got mug shots of 3 women, okay? And I hope they find the men too, okay? And I hope they put them all under the jail, okay? I hope they put them all under the jail. Because for the 3 women to jump on her, for the one man who brought her, he rolled over her legs with his car, you know. This is what I'm saying. When the owner's manual is not in the house, when these children are not raised by a king mindset, they get like this. You know what I'm saying? They get like this. When children are raised with structure, when they're raised with the blueprint, good morning, I decided, how are you, baby? When they are raised with a blueprint. Renee, I hope I said hello to you, baby. Thank you. I like what you put in the comment section. When they are raised with the blueprint to understand what is right and what is wrong, this is shit they ain't going to do. They ain't going to sign up for this. Okay? They ain't going to sign up for this. They will not even be there. No one could, they wouldn't even hang around with friends like this in the first place. Okay? They wouldn't even do it. Let's continue. The video continues to go on. Let's continue.
The pregnant girl that got jumped. The pregnant girl that got jumped by 3 women. This is what happened. So they done told this girl they was throwing her a baby shower, right? I don't know who the man was, but the man drove her there. Soon as she pull up, it's 3 girls outside trying to fight. Knocking on her door. Let her out, open the door. To that man who opened the door, you bogus as hell, and you bogus for driving her down there to get jumped when she was pregnant. And she looked like she was a good 5 months.
Wow.
They jumped this girl, dragged her out the car, beating her in her head like.
Dragged her out the car.
I'm baffled. And I just know it's over a dude, and that's the crazy part. That's messed up. It gotta be over a dude. And whoever you pregnant by, get rid of it. Get rid of the baby, because at this point,
the baby already.
If he causing that much, and you still pregnant, when you have the baby, Yo, it's attached for life. Get rid of it. And hopefully she didn't lose it, but like,
No, she lost it.
it gotta be overdue. 3 girls jumped her while she was pregnant.
They didn't say it was overdue.
Yeah.
They said it was
A pregnant woman was dumped at her own baby shower. Oh, you're just gonna have to go search for it. I saw the video. I'm not gonna post it. It's way too graphic. It's gonna get shut down really quick. But what happened is these 3 girls, they told this girl, hey, you know, we're gonna throw you a surprise baby.
So now we gonna leave that video alone because it just goes on and keeps saying 3 girls, or whatever. But the thing that hurts so bad is that the way it was shared all over social media. You know what I'm saying? That's what hurt so bad, the way it was shared all over social media. And the man who brought her to the fake baby shower, more than likely, probably it could have been her baby daddy. Okay? It could have been a baby daddy. And maybe he didn't want no baby. Okay? I'm gonna share a little something with y'all. This a little painful story I'm gonna share with y'all. I don't want to name nobody name because it's not right. You ain't supposed to just get out here and just disgrace people. But I'm not gonna name nobody name. But when I was a teen mother, my baby father had said to me that I'm going to kick you down the stairs. Right? And I was pregnant. He said, I'm going to kick you down the stairs. I'm going to do like a karate kick and hit you in your stomach and let you fall down the stairs. Okay? So, thank God my cousin was with me because me and my cousin just got out the building. Now, this was in the projects though, when I had told my baby father I was pregnant. This is when I was very young. Okay, I was a teen mom, and so there was a girl in my projects that I feared this girl, and everybody in my projects knew I feared this girl. Now I could rock with the best of them, but I feared this one particular girl because she had the same fighting style as me. So I knew that in my heart, I was like, I can't beat her. You know what I'm saying? So she told me, if I ever catch you by yourself, and I was pregnant, I was heavily pregnant. I think about maybe 4 months or something like that. So every enemy that I had when I was pregnant, they came for me. Every enemy I had, any woman, any girl that I had ever fought before, that came for me while I was pregnant. So my mom told me, you got to stay in the house. You can only go to school and you got to come home. You can't be walking around because you made a lot of enemies. And then these girls like your baby daddy. So you going to get hurt. So this one particular girl, she caught me by the corner and told me, if I ever see you by yourself, I'm going to beat the shit out of you. Okay? Okay, that's what she said to me. If I ever see you by yourself, I'm going to beat the shit out of you. Okay? So now I went home and I was crying and I was telling my sister. And my sister said, we going to get them. When you had this baby, we going to get them. So now I got sent to this pregnancy school in Elizabeth. They used to have this pregnancy school you used to go to. I don't know if they have that anymore, but a lot of girls got pregnant back in my time. So they had a special school you used to go to up there by it's like North Broad Street in Elizabeth. So I went to this school and it was a lot of girls that were older than me in there. And one, I thought we was always cool, you know. And she told me that I heard you pregnant by so and so, and that's my brother. She said, that's my brother. You know how we say that's my brother. That's my brother. And after I had this baby and I see you, because she was about to, have her baby soon. She's like, when I see you on the street, I'm going to whoop your ass. So I couldn't say anything because I ain't want my baby, I ain't want nothing to happen to my baby. So I had came home and told my mama. And my mama called the school and told them, like, listen, this what's going on. Can y'all talk to the young girl, because I don't want to have to come up there to that school. So my sister, me and my sister was like, we were really bad when we were young. So my sister said to me, after you have this baby, we gonna whoop everybody who says some shit to you while you were pregnant. Everybody, we gonna make a list. We gonna get each one of those bitches. I said, okay. So now, none of them got me while I was pregnant. I was blessed. None of them got me. I just stayed in the house. I give it a good 6 months, y'all. A good 6 months. And the girl who threatened me at the school, I caught her downtown on 2nd Street. She was by herself. And I caught her downtown. And I told her, I should whoop your ass while you got your baby right now. I should beat the shit out you while you got your baby right now. Because you threatened me. My baby was in my belly. You threatened me, but your baby in the stroller. I should beat you up. I said, but because of, that street law that you ain't supposed to whoop people ass when they got their kids with them, I told her, I said, I'm going to let you go. I said, but the next time I see you, I'm going to tear that ass up. That's what I told her. So she said to me, listen, let's squash this now. I ain't mean what I said, this and that, or whatever. I don't want no problem with you. I said, you wanted a problem when I was pregnant. Now you don't want the problem. Okay? But take heed to the message does not support violence or monetize. Okay? But that's what happened when I was young. So because, let me share something with you. A lot of things depend on where you grew up at. A lot of things depend on where you grew up at, where a lot of nonsense happened. Hey, Mimi, what's up? Where a lot of things happen. You know what I'm saying? It depends on where you grew up at. Because if you grew up in the suburbs, you ain't thinking somebody gonna lay hands on you in the suburbs, but you live in the projects or you live in a ghetto area, you gotta be mindful, because sometimes the boy you had a baby by or pregnant by, okay? The boy you had a baby by or you pregnant, you know what I mean, okay? There's a lot of girls who like him. So they ready to fight you over some foolery. And so this young lady got into some nonsense, more than likely because of the boy. Because he let her get hurt. He let them pull her out of the car. And he was supposed to protect her. But because when they don't want to have responsibility for what they have done. Now, I'm going to share something with you. This only happens with Pookie and Ray Ray children. I ain't lying to you. This only happens with Pookie and Ray Ray children. It doesn't happen with children of kings, with the king mindset. It doesn't. It doesn't happen with children that have the king mindset. Their father, they came to this earth through a man with substance. That does not happen. But when they have the Pookie and Ray Ray mindset, anything is good. Okay? And so they whooped this young girl. And they know doggone well they shouldn't have whooped this girl like that. And she lost her baby. But thank God she's alive, but she lost her baby. All because of 3 women that she thought was her friends, wanted to fight her. And now she's reaping all the foolery. You know what I'm saying? She's reaping all the foolery because look what happened. She had to give birth probably to a stillborn. She had to give birth to. Do you know how, and only some of the women in this world have ever given birth to a stillborn. And you know how painful it is. Don't you know they still put you on the same floor where the women who, the maternity floor, they still put you on the same floor as the other women who gave birth to their babies. And you see their babies. You understand? You see their babies. Can you imagine what this young girl was going through? How they whooped her? And I don't know how young she was, but can you imagine the stuff she was going through? Listen, if you don't like the content, scroll up. You don't have to keep putting stuff in here that is messing up the algorithm. Just scroll up. You don't have to watch if it offends you. But can you imagine what this young girl went through? This does not make sense. And we try to justify this foolery. This is why I tell y'all the Pookie and Rere bloodline needs to die off. The Pookie and Rere bloodline needs to die off. I decided today, said my daughter got jumped in high school by two jealous girls. My daughter beat them and my grandson was good. Oh, okay. I decided today. Oh wow, that is so crazy. But thank God the baby is good. I'm going to share something with you. The bloodline of today, they don't understand anything. They don't understand anything. Because this is generation after generation after generation. There is no king mindset in the home, and the bloodline just continues. Like nobody sit up there and say, wait a minute. We need a covering. Nobody is sitting up here saying, wait a minute. A mindset change needs to be done. We need to stop having babies after babies, and there's no, you know what I'm saying? There's no father in the home. And I'm going to share something with you. You can tell when a father is not in the home when you listen to men. When you sit there and you just encounter men, you can tell. You can tell when a father is not in the home when you hear women talk. You can tell that something is not right. They don't have a balanced conversation. Okay? It's never a balanced conversation. When they see foolery, they can't point it out and say, nah, that shit is wrong. They can't. They will go the opposite way and be like, oh, well, judge ye not. They use that, Everybody know the Bible now. Judge ye not, and ye shall not be judged. But if somebody is doing wrong, you need to say that this is wrong. Let's not go into scripture. If somebody is doing wrong, let's say, yeah, he is doing wrong. She is doing wrong. But the thing is that because the king mindset is not in the home, all we're doing is raising monsters every generation. And it gets worse. As time go on, the generation gets worse. And you can tell who are not raised but with a king mindset, because a lot of people in their family go to glory. Every time you turn around, they having funerals and funerals after funerals, and it be young people that's passing away because they living that thug life, that street life, doing nonsense, and a lot of them are in prison. That's how you know that there was no king in that bloodline. You know what I'm saying? When the children just growing up all any kind of way. And I'm going to share something with you. Children, and everybody know this, children have to be nurtured. They have to be nurtured into something, okay? They can also be nurtured into being bad as shit too, okay? You can nurture children to be good, yes, but they can also be nurtured to doing bad shit too. You know what I'm saying? So mama and daddy, if you slinging drugs and toting guns, okay, the child gonna copy. If you out here smoking that crack and that P-dope and all that other stuff, children copy. They copy what they see. Mama, if you out here swinging that pussy from the free throw line, this is what your girl daughter copies. My brother, if you out here and you making babies here and there and there and there and there and all this other stuff, and you not a man of substance, your sons copy. It's until they get a different mindset that will make them change. just like the girls. It's until they get a different mindset. It's until they start asking questions within themselves. Or they get a friend, or they see somebody on YouTube or, Facebook or something like that, and they're mimicking this person. Because how many people mimic Kevin Samuels? May his soul rest in peace. How many people mimic Kevin Samuels? You know what I'm saying? How many people mimic so many powerful women and they will copy what they say? Okay, Sister Ali, she's one of them. There's so many people that you will mimic because there's not someone of substance in your bloodline. There's so many content creators that copy Kevin. So many. That copy all his ideology, everything. They will copy it to the T. Do you hear what I'm saying? They will copy it to the T. All the content creators will copy it to a T because even though people say things about Kevin, there was something there that drawed people to him. May his soul rest in peace. Do you see what I'm saying? There were so many people that drawed, you know what I'm saying? Just, they was drawn to Kevin. Because some of us don't have a blueprint in our family. Some of us don't have blueprints that we can copy from. Even me, growing up in an alpha female family, a masculine family of women, okay? It was very difficult for me to be obedient. May I say that? To be obedient and to listen, same thing, to my husband. It was hard. It was a nightmare for me because I didn't understand, like, what am I doing wrong? I didn't understand it. I'm like, what, this is how I talk. This is how I behave. And my king, when I met him, just dating was something. Just dating. This man was giving me corrections left and right. And it was shocking for me. I'm going to share something with y'all. At times, okay? At times, I used to be like, I don't want to be with him. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be with this man. This man always, and the one thing about my king is that he talks with a calm voice. Okay? He talks with a calm voice. You know what I'm saying? He talks with a calm voice and he's very, he's caring. You know what I'm saying? But if it's time for him to give you a correction, he can talk to you in a calm voice, but when he pull those glasses down, you got like a whole speech. A whole speech. You got to sit there and just listen. You know what I'm saying? My king is not one of those men who get out here and they, barking and all that nonsense. My king don't talk loud or none of that stuff. My king is very calm with it. Okay, he very calm with it. My king can dog walk you and be calm with it. Okay. Good morning, Mr. He said, how are you, sir? It's good to see you. Stephen, how are you? It's good to see you. He's not one of those ones that act crazy. He's not. Like, you see all these content creators who be screaming on their stuff and acting all up and they be trying to be alpha males and all that other stuff. That's not an alpha male. That's not an alpha male. All this screaming and everything that they be doing on social media, that's not an alpha male. Because once you get behind the scenes with them, they don't act like that. You know what I'm saying? They don't act nothing like that. Okay? That's not an alpha male. Okay? And only why I say that is because I see what my husband is. You know what I'm saying? My husband, may I dare say it? Will I say it? You know what I'm saying? My husband took a woman that was from the hyena kingdom. Les, I gotta tell the truth. My husband took a woman that is from the hyena kingdom, born and bred in the hyena kingdom. and transform me into the woman that y'all see today. And my king don't curse. He don't, well, sometimes he curse, but he don't get ghetto. He don't scream. He don't holler. He don't get indignant. And if he do have to raise his voice, okay, that means sit the fuck down. This shit about to go left. Sit down, okay? And if he starts speaking in his language, now you got a problem. This is a whole problem right here, okay? Everything that you just said is not going to go right, okay? So my king is not one of those ones. All these content creators that you be seeing up here that be going crazy, this and that, those are not the kings. They are not. They're just doing a persona. They're doing something because they want y'all to believe that this is what they are. Okay? But alphas don't act like that. They don't. The alpha, he doesn't need to be seen by everybody. A true alpha. See, the fake alpha need to be seen by everybody. Everybody has to know who he is. Everybody has to be around him. Okay? But the true alpha is the one that is sitting in a corner, calm, collective, chill. If you fuck with him, you got a problem. You know what I'm saying? This is the true alpha, but we miss that one because we see the other one barking over in the corner, thinking that he's the one that is the alpha. But this is the one that will screw you and say he's a pimp. And then he'll turn around and say he's a high value man. That's not it. That's not it. You know what I'm saying? Because he got a little bit of money. That's not it. We misinterpret a lot of things, you know, when it comes to men that you see on social media and the real kings. You know what I'm saying? We misinterpret a lot of things. Okay? It aggravates me so because all these terms is wild to me. Because the true king mindset is not the one that have to be loud and heard. You know what I'm saying? The true king mindset is the one that you will only hear him wild out as if it is too much. It's too much. You understand what I'm saying? When it's too much and he doesn't wild out for the smallest things. Sometimes I see men in the comment section over something another man said. They will go at a heated argument about something that another man said. And let me share something with you. This is this man's idea. This is his thought. Are we not able to say what we want to say? But no, the other one who thinks he's the alpha will go after the one who's saying, well, this is what I believe. The one that is going after the one for saying what he believes, you are the fool. You are the fool. That's why you got to be careful when people get up here and say that they are, that they are certain types of men like this, because sometimes they are the liars. When you get women like this as well, that get up here and say they are queen, and then some foolishness happen and they act the fool. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to rise to the occasion to either try to squash the nonsense and talk about it. But no, we got to be on social media back and forth with each other. That's not how queens do it. If you have a problem, let's address it. Let's address it. Let's get on a phone call. Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? That's what needs to happen. That's how you can tell a true queen and a true king. You can tell the difference. And so a lot of us, now we about to go back. I know I jumped all over the place. So a lot of us are out here raising children. And we're talking about I'm queen and I'm king. And both of y'all is from the hyena kingdom. And so these children are turning around and tearing up the community. Okay? Y'all get in here and talk about I'm king and I'm queen, but both of y'all are hyenas from the hyena kingdom, and y'all tearing up the community. That's all y'all doing is tearing up the community. Now, shout out to Philly because Philly had went through some foolishness. And guess what, y'all? It's our children who done it, okay? Check this out. I want y'all to listen to this. Check this out right here.
Oh my God!
A shopper cannot believe what she sees when she enters her local supermarket to buy groceries for her family.
This is sad. This is sad.
For 15 hours straight, looters have laid waste to the store. Some of them are still inside.
This is the problem.
This surveillance video shows the first moments of the break-in. And this was the scene at the ShopRite today. A heavy National Guard presence.
Come down here and help us clean this shop right. Please.
I spoke with him today.
For an owner that does so much for our community, that gives people a second chance, opportunity to work. These are African Americans in this community that he employs, and you destroying this market like this now unemploys them for weeks.
Sandy Brown and her husband own the shop.
Oh my God.
So they broke in. It's our children. On the video you see, it's our kids who broke in. They broke into a ShopRite. Now, y'all know how big ShopRite is. Shout out to ShopRite. Y'all know how big ShopRite is, okay? They broke in to ShopRite and kicked the doors in, okay? So they did this at night, robbed this ShopRite at night or whatever. Nobody was there. They robbed this ShopRite, okay? Okay, so our children, I'm saying our children because they're African, they're African American. So you can tell this is our children. You can tell. Okay. Nobody, listen, I ain't gotta get up here and lie. This is our kids. Okay. So now they kick the ShopRite door in. Okay. And this might have happened. This might have happened when ShopRite just was closed down or whatever. Now over here they got ShopRite 24 hours over here, but this ShopRite was closed down, and they bust through this ShopRite and was looting this place for 15 hours. Now I don't know how the police was not able to calm this down or whatever like that, but this is what the video said. They were looting for 15 hours. Now, question everybody. If these children were raised by a king mindset, do you think they would be at the ShopRite looting it? Come on now, somebody. Do you think they would be at the ShopRite looting it right now? No, they wouldn't. Steven said no. No, they would not. Because you want to know why? They know if they did some nonsense like that, they got an ass whooping when they get home. Everybody know that a man that has a king mindset, he gonna whoop somebody ass. He gonna whoop somebody ass. I don't care what color the man is. He gonna whoop somebody ass. They is not, matter of fact, he gonna be down there at the ShopRite. Once he saw it go live and he assumed one of his kids was there, he's going down to the ShopRite with a belt. Okay? And he gonna whoop his child into the car. Okay? Because that's what king mindset does. I'm not going to let my offspring go to jail. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to let my offspring go to jail for foolery. Okay? I'm not. This is the nonsense, and I'm going to share something with you. Y'all going to get in here cuz this is what y'all Negroes do. Because I know some of y'all gonna get in here. Oh, well, ShopRite been robbing the community for decades and this and that, and they deserve to be looted, because that's the foolishness that y'all say. Y'all know, y'all be saying that nonsense. They was robbing the community for decades, and that's why it's okay to be looting them, because that's what y'all gonna say. But this same ShopRite probably have over, I say maybe probably 500 people might be working here, you know what I'm saying, or more. And these people get a paycheck every week. to take care of their family. Okay? And so they got health care. You know what I'm saying? And this is why one of the young men who worked at ShopRite said, y'all come down here, the community come down here and help us clean up. The same ShopRite that y'all come and buy food from. Y'all come down here and help us clean up, because this ShopRite been in our community for God knows how long. And so we need to keep that ShopRite. Now, what's going to happen? This is what could happen. Okay? This is what could happen. Because we all know every ShopRite has their own owner, even though it's ShopRite, right? We all know that, right? Every ShopRite have their own owner, even though, you know, it's ShopRite. Okay, it's a name brand. So a husband and wife own this ShopRite. Okay, thank you, Mr. He said, I appreciate you, sir, for the $2 super chat. He said, do that voice again, what they said. I can't do the voice again. I can't do the voice again. Thank you, sir, for the $2 super chat, though. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Wait a minute. I'm trying to make sure I got this right. Hold on. Okay, one more time for the crowd in the back. That's the thing. That's the thing with us, because, okay, now this ShopRite is down. And Lord knows where the next grocery store is to get food. And so if they close this bad boy down, you know, they got insurance, so insurance gonna fix the store up. But now if they decide fuck the insurance, we just going, you know, we gonna close down the building. You got 500 or 600 or 700 or 1,000 people out of work in your area. Okay? And then there's no grocery store in your town no more. You got to go to the next town over to go to the grocery store. Okay? And the next town over ain't going to put up with y'all shit. You do any bullshit, the police coming. The popo is coming. That's why I like my town. Like, you can't do shit over here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my police department. You can't do stuff over here. You know what I'm saying? Because popo come real quick. You can't do nonsense over here. You know what I'm saying? You can't. They just, you know. And then the community ain't going to let you. Like, we just ain't going to let you just rob the store and we think it's okay. We going to be the first one. Ain't nobody taking out their phone. We going to be the first one calling popo. Because you don't want your community to change. You know what I'm saying? Now, there's certain parts of my town when you cross over, you're going into some ghetto part. Now, the police is always over there. It's rarely you see them on our side over here. But this is the thing. This is Philly, ShopRite. You know how many people come to this ShopRite? Y'all know how big ShopRite is. Y'all know how big ShopRite is. Do you know how much money ShopRite make in a day? It is crazy. And y'all gonna have these same people on social media. Oh, ShopRite got insurance. ShopRite got insurance. Same people that will get up here. ShopRite got insurance. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't care. Oh, they've been robbing us for decades. That's what y'all always say when people start looting. Oh, this business been robbing us for decades. So it give you the right to go and loot the place instead of just not taking your money there. If you feel the place been robbing you for God knows how long, stop shopping there. Okay? Stop shopping there. It's so sad. It doesn't even make sense, but we'll get up here and justify it that it's okay that they go and rob, not even rob, but loot. You're looting ShopRite. When millions of families rely on it in your area, millions or thousands or whatever, in your area, God knows how many people come from different towns to come to that ShopRite. Because the shop right down here that we got, they got like at least about 6 towns that come to them. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It doesn't even make sense. Good morning, Miss Straight Up No Chaser. How are you? It doesn't make sense, but we'll justify it. And this is why I say that the fathers are needed. What do fathers bring? Fathers bring structure. Fathers bring structure. They are needed. But in our community, we believe in our heart that we can raise these children alone. I ain't talking about any father. I'm talking about a father that has the king mindset. I ain't say he rich or none of that stuff either. I'm saying a king mindset. That he understands the blueprint of what Yahweh has laid down. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, my dear, for the $4.99 super chat. Sister 1973. Thank you, my dear. I am the lady who will call the popo. You don't want them. You don't want them. Then my DOB and behavior. I don't know. I don't know. Thank you, my dear. Sister 1973, you got me wilder right now. Thank you, my dear. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Here we go. One more time for the crowd in the back. Thank you. That's the uncomfortable truth. Sister 1973 said, I'm that lady who will call that popo. You don't want them. You don't want to. I know that's right. I know that's right. But it's the foolery that we think that this makes sense. We think it makes sense because we'll get out here and we'll say this business has been robbing us. Okay? This business has been robbing us for God knows how long. So we think it's okay to loot them. All right, so let's get on to the main event, baby. Let's get on to the main event. This is some foolish shit, okay, y'all? This is some foolish shit we about to get into right now. Let's get to the main event, honey. I just shook my head, okay? So shout out to Dr. Pharrell Gray. I hope I said his name correctly, okay? Shout out to this brother. Shout out to this brother, Dr. Pharrell Gray. He broke this content and shared it on his content. He broke this content and shared it on his page yesterday. And so when I heard this woman, it broke my heart because most black women, my sisters, y'all think like this. Most of us think like this, that it's okay to the hyena kingdom. I'm not gonna say lionesses, but the hyena kingdom always think it's okay to leave the eldest child with all the children. And think the eldest child is supposed to be able to take care of all the children. Now, let me share something with you. Back in the day, we were built differently. Any kids who were born in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, we were built differently. So we will be able to govern the home and take care of the kids while mama wasn't there. We even whooped our siblings, okay? If our siblings got out of line, we spanked them, okay? And then we were able to cook, okay? We were able to cook while mama wasn't there, okay? And knew how to turn off the stove. And after feeding all the kids, we cleaned up the kitchen, put the dishes away, okay? All right? So this generation here, they're not able to do all that. You might get some of them that can watch the children, but not for long periods of time. They can't watch the children for long periods of time. And so this woman, okay, has 10 children, and her eldest is 16. And she leaves her children for days at a time because she's going to get some dick, okay? Okay, and sometimes she stays with, this dick for a couple days, okay? Check this out. Here we go.
Dogs are left outside. Sorry. My kids are not left outside. They have a roof over their head. My man, my boyfriend,
You're male.
doesn't really care for kids. He doesn't have kids. So I keep him away from my kids. Yeah, by the time you get home, everything is straight.
I got 4 brothers and 5 sisters. It's more. I don't know about women.
And
girl things. It's hard.
Vontae's there to help take care of them.
Year-old.
I'm grown. I'm grown.
You're 16
I'm
year old.
grown. I'm
16-year-old. You have to watch all his siblings.
and I'm here with my man. You know, helping my man enjoy myself. He's able to take care of them and watch them.
You should be at home with your children. Your children shouldn't have to track you down to be a mother. Like
They don't have to track me down. They have my cell number. They don't have to track me down.
Listen, you're turning your kids into bounty hunters, okay?
She doesn't even share her location with us.
I'm not gonna share my location with y'all for what? I'm grown. And when I say I'm grown, that means I do what I do, period. Dogs are left outside. Sorry. My kids are not left outside. They have a roof over their head. My man, my boyfriend,
You're male.
doesn't really care for kids. He doesn't have kids. So I keep him away from my kids. Yeah, by the time you get home, everything is straight.
I got 4 brothers and 5 sisters. It's more. I don't know about women. Girl things. It's hard.
Vontae's there to help take care of them.
Year-old.
I'm grown. I'm grown.
You're 16
I'm
year old.
grown.
And I like how we always say, this how you know that this is a sister. I don't care what nobody say. This how you know that this is a sister. I'm grown. I'm grown. Okay? You ain't going to tell me what to do. I'm grown. Okay? I'm your mama. You not my mama. Okay? I'm your mama. You not my mama. Hey Ricky, what's going on, sir? It's good to see you. I'm your mama. You not my mama. I'm grown. Mind you, you got 10 babies. Okay? That oldest one, that's the 10th child, that oldest one, the oldest child. Okay, is watching your 9 other children. Okay, and he's begging you on the phone and saying, it's hard to take care of these kids while you not here, ma. It's hard. These kids don't listen. It's 5 girls and 4 boys, and it's hard, ma. And you leaving days at a time to be with this man. This man don't like women with children. So she's hiding these kids from this man, okay? Because that's what they told y'all on social media. Don't be telling men how many children you got. You know what I'm saying? Don't be telling men that you got kids. So now, you know, y'all lying to these men. Because that's what y'all do. You know, you got to throw that thing on him so that, you know, he'll continue to rock with you. Because when you do finally have to tell him that you got kids, you know, then you know he gonna already be in love with you because that thing is good. But I'm gonna share something with you. Some men will still leave and say, "Oh hell no." Some men will still leave and say, "Oh hell no." Ricky said 10 kids and 16 years is some crazy work. Yes, it is, sir. She was throwing that pussy from the 3 feet. How I say that? Let me see. She was throwing that pussy from the free throw line. 10 children. The eldest is 16. And so now she's going to lay up. This is the last thing that you should be doing, ma. Okay? This is the last thing you should be doing. This is the last thing you should be doing. You in my conversation, right? You in my conversation? Don't let me have to approach you after this show. You know. You know it's a problem. You better go upstairs, listen to that TV. So this is the whole problem right here. She's been sitting up there doing nonsense with some men, okay? Doing nonsense with some men, okay? and she already got 10 babies. Why are you with somebody? You know what I'm saying? You laying under some man. Why are you with somebody? You know what I'm saying? You need to be focusing on those babies. What kind of nonsense? It irks my nerves, and because she keeps saying, I's a grown, you know, I's grown, you know what I'm saying? I's grown, you know, and this is the nonsense, and because and this is what I dislike about a lot of my sisters, because just because you keep saying the same thing doesn't make it right. Just because you keep saying one thing, that doesn't make it right. You're grown. You're supposed to be home raising your babies. You grown. You supposed to be raising your babies. This 16-year-old is not supposed to be raising your babies while you disappear days at a time. He ain't say hours that mama out and stuff like that. He said days at a time she leaves. Days at a time she leaves. And he got to take care of those children. Mrs. She said her grown ass can go to jail. Salute. Everyone, my sister, take heed. I know that's right. I know that's right. Let me share something with y'all. Even a home daycare, right? Even a home daycare, okay? With one person taking care of these children, just a home daycare. Because down in my area, a lot of women have home daycares. They only allowed to have 5 children in the daycare. And this woman is grown. She's my age. Okay? One person. So can you imagine a 16-year-old with 9 children, you know what I'm saying, doing whatever they want to do? Do you understand what I'm saying? 9 children doing whatever they want to do. They're not going to listen to that 16-year-old. They're not. See, back in the day, when some of us who in the chat right now, when we were young, we were able to spank our siblings when we were young. Mama would tell you, you are second in command. If they act up, you spank they behind. Okay? You spank they behind, send them off to their room. Okay? The eldest cooked, they cleaned, they made sure the house was okay before mama got in the house. Okay? Now listen to me. I didn't spank none of my siblings, okay? Because we all could fight, okay? We all could fight. I didn't spank none of my siblings, okay? We all could fight. We could get down, okay? My mother taught us how to be pit bulls. We all could get down, okay? So I would just go in your room. Go in your room. When mama get back, I'm going to tell mama what you did. Go in your room. Okay? When mama get back, you're going to have to deal with mama, and you know mama don't play. Okay? And they'll be begging me, no, don't tell mama, don't tell. I'm like, no, because you acting crazy. You acting crazy. When mama get in here, she going to get you. And that's it. Okay? You done already ate. Go in your room. Okay? Now, I'm going to share something with you. One thing I can say about my mama. And my mama, you know, I already told y'all my story. My mama was a full-on crackhead, okay? But my mama didn't go weeks at a time and disappear from the house. She didn't do that. My mama would smoke crack and come back home, okay? She didn't leave us days at a time in the house. Like back in the day, how most moms would do that. They'd be smoking crack for like days and disappear and not come back. My mama would smoke crack, come back home, okay? So, or either she smoked crack in the house, okay? But she would be home. She didn't stay out all night and we didn't see her. But this woman is going to swing from a pole with this man, okay? She already got 10 babies. She's swinging from the chandelier and dropping it down on this man, okay? And she already got 10 babies. My dear, the last thing that you should be thinking about is a piece of penis. That's the last thing you should be thinking about is a piece of penis, honey. I'm sorry. Okay? You shouldn't be thinking about no dick. I'm sorry, baby. You shouldn't be thinking about no dick. That should be the last thing that you thinking about. And only thing you could keep saying it to your son, cause uh um Dr. Pharrell Gray is up there, and he trying to talk to you and your son at the same time. It's like a phone call that called into his show. And the boy is trying to tell you, mama, and the boy is being respectful, mama, you know, it's hard raising these kids and you not here. And the first thing she said, well, my man don't like, this what she said, my man don't like kids. Okay. Hey, Malik, what's going on, sir? It's good to see you. I played your content that you sent me in my DMs. Thank you for the show yesterday. So that's what it was right there. That's what it was. Okay, my man don't like kids. And so I can't bring, my man around my kids. He don't like children. Why you with him? You got 10 babies. How do you hide those babies? I'm not even going to say what kind of man is he, because more than likely you didn't tell him that you had children. I don't want to say what kind of man is he, because ain't no man will want their woman to be away from their kids like days at a time. She disappears days at a time. No man in his right mind would think that that makes sense for a woman to disappear. He probably thinks she don't have no babies. Okay, she didn't tell him that she had any kids. So how do you fix this? You know what I'm saying? What if he asks to marry you? How do you fix this? Excuse me. To have 9 children. Let's play this shit one more time because I'm so mad. Okay? Let's play this foolery one more time. Here we go.
Dogs are left outside. Sorry. My kids are not left outside. They have a roof over their head. My man, my boyfriend,
Your male,
doesn't really care for kids. He doesn't have kids. So I keep him away from my kids. Yeah, by the time you get home, everything is straight.
I got 4 brothers and 5 sisters. It's more. I don't know about women.
And
girl things. It's hard.
Vontae is there to help take care of them.
16-year-old.
I'm grown. I'm grown.
Your 16-year-old.
I'm grown.
I'm grown.
I'm
16-year-old. Watch all his sisters.
And I'm here with my man, helping my man enjoy myself. He's able to take care of them and watch them.
You should be at home with your children. Your children shouldn't have to track you down to be a mother.
Like they don't have to track me down. They have my cell number. They don't have to track me down.
Listen, you're turning your kids into bounty hunters, okay?
She doesn't even share her location with us.
She doesn't share her location.
I'm not gonna share my location with y'all for what? I'm grown. And when I say I'm grown, that means I do what I do, period. Dogs are left.
She said, I do what I do, period. I do what I do, period. Sister 1973 says she pure evil. Steven said, period. I can't. Renee said, my men don't like children. So some women take a ride by the river. Oh, I know what you're saying, Renee. I know what you're saying. This is true. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? And when we point this out to the sisterhood, when you point this out, now, Daryl, you just thought about what I'm about to say it right now, Daryl. You just put it in here. When we point this out to the sisterhood, that this the shit that's going on, you know what they'll say? Where the fathers at? You know what I'm saying? That's what they're going to say. Where the daddies at? You know what I'm saying? Where them daddies at? We just take all the, we got to take all the responsibilities off the woman. Like, why do you have 10 children? You know what I'm saying? Why do you have, nobody asking that, why do you have 10 children? And then you leave that eldest one 16 with all those babies. And I'm going to share something with you. The children of today are not built like us. They're not. The children of today are not built like the ones from the 60s, 70s, and 80s. They're not built like us. Okay? We built Ford tough. They are not built like us at all. Okay? Any little thing aggravate them. Okay? And I'm going to share something with you. Even on these social media streets, right? You can tell who is a 90s baby. You know what I'm saying? You can tell who is a 90s baby. Okay? I ain't lying to you. You can tell who is a 90s baby on these social media streets. I ain't even lying to you. I kid you not. You can tell who is a 90s baby. Okay? Also, I'm going to have to put the late 80s in there too. I'm going to have to put the late 80s in there too. Okay? You can tell on these social media streets who is who. Okay? They don't even have to... You don't even have to tell. Just hear them talk. You know where they from. Okay, you know what era they from. Okay, I ain't lying to you. You'll hear them get into content you already know. Nah. No, something wrong. Okay, and I'm gonna share something with you. There's no way that this woman got any common sense at all. I don't care what nobody say. Okay? Hey, Henry, I hope I greeted you earlier. How you doing? There's no way that this woman got any common sense, because you hear her saying, period, period. I'm grown. And she justified it with leaving those babies for days at a time to be with some man who don't know she has children. Because no man in their right mind would allow their woman to be like, okay, it's okay to leave your babies. If a man get in there and tell you it's okay for you to leave your babies, this is not a man of substance. Run as far as you can. You know what I'm saying? Run as far as you can. No 16-year-old should be taking care of 9 children. That's hard. You understand? No 16-year-old should be taking care of 9 children. Now, is a 16-year-old responsible to take care of children? Yes, a 16-year-old is responsible to take care of children. Okay? They are. And then it also depends on how the child is mature too. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes they could be 16 and not be mature enough to take care of anybody. Okay? You can have one, because I was taking care of my siblings when I was like 8. Okay? So sometimes you have some that are mature early. You know what I'm saying? That knew how to open up the door. You know what I'm saying? Had their own key. Okay? They knew how to do all those things. Okay? The latchkey kids, they knew how to do all those things. And then some don't. Some you can't trust. They don't know how to do certain things. Our eldest daughter that's 19. Okay? The young girl, she was very reliable. She knew how to come home, knew how to lock up the house, everything. She knew what to do. Okay? Now, at times, there was some mishaps with the younger ones, but it wasn't a long period of time that they were by themselves. It was when the shift change was coming between me and my king at times. The shift change. But not all these children know how to do those things. But to leave somebody 16 with 9 children, that's a lot. I'm sorry. That's a lot. I'm sorry. Corey Joe, thank you, baby, for the $2 super chat. I appreciate you, honey. One more time for the crowd in the back. Corey Joe for the $2 super chat. Good morning, good people. Happy holidays. Hit that like button. Yes, please hit that like and subscribe button if you feel the content. Also, donate to the channel if you feel the content as well. Okay, so Miss Straight Up No Chaser says, he is also saying his sisters are on their menstrual cycle and don't know what to do. Yes, I heard that as well. When he said that they're the women's stuff that the girls are going through and he don't know how to handle it. I understand. And then she said, well, so-and-so is there and they know what to do because she's swinging on that pole wherever she at. Thank you, Miss Straight Up No Chaser. I appreciate you. So the swinging from the pole is more important than raising those babies. Swinging from the pole is more important than taking care of those babies. And truthfully, you shouldn't be under another man. Not you got 10 kids already. You should I hope you protecting yourself. My God, I hope. Cause you don't need to bring no more babies into this world because you didn't do right by these right here. For you to even date a man that don't like children and then you still with him, like that's just dumb. You know, it's just dumb. Probably because the man got something and so she want to be able to get whatever she can get from him. Okay? And that's why she keeps saying, I'm grown. I'm grown. Okay? This is the nonsense. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Green Bean said collecting them CS checks, no problem. Okay. All right. So that must be the welfare check you talking about, right? She needs an old-fashioned hickory switch. I know that's right. I know that's right. That is some nonsense. Okay, 18 said, green beans, don't forget them food stamps. I know that's right. I know that's right. Daniel says she needs her ass whooped. I said, take heed to the message does not support violence, but I'll be damned. Go ahead. I'll be damned, honey. Okay? Sis 1973 said, nah, them SSI checks. Ooh, that's right. That's right. It could be them SSI checks too. You're right about that one. Malik said it's all good until those kids become adults. Uh-huh. And hate their childhood because of mama. Okay. This is when mama understands she has fucked up. When she gets sick and there's nobody there to take care of her, that's when she know she have messed up. Okay. A lot of our mothers don't get that wake up call until they get old. A lot of them don't get that wake up call until they get old. Okay? A lot of them don't get it. A lot of them don't get it until they get old and get that wake up call. And then they wondering, like, what did they do? And then, this is when sometimes you get as old, you be like 40 something years old or 50 something years old, and you give your mama a reality check. You sit there and you tell her, yeah, mama, this is what you did. And then this is what she say. Instead of her saying, I'm sorry, own up to it, right? You know what she say? Put it in the chat, y'all. What do mama say? After you done told her you like 50, 60 years old, you telling her, what do mama say to you? Let's see if anybody get it. If y'all don't get it, you ain't black. So now I know, okay? Now I know, okay? What do mama say when you confront her? Confront her about how she raised you. What did she say? Now, if y'all don't get it right, I know y'all ain't black. Oh my God! Malik the only one that got it. Wait a minute. Renee got it too. Yes. Okay. Let's listen. Yes. All y'all correct. Yes. Malik said, I did the best I could. You find a way. Okay. I did the best I could. You find a way. Okay. I ain't lying. Instead of saying I'm sorry, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. No, I did the best I could. Find a way. Okay. All right. Renee said, I raised you. That's right. I raised you. Okay. All right. Okay. Sister 1973 said, I did what I had to do. All right now. Okay. Listen. Let me see who else. Okay, that's right. When they say you will never get, I'm sorry. You won't. Oh my God. Ricky said, blame my father. Yes, honey. You will never get, I'm sorry. You will never get, I'm sorry. The first thing they gonna tell you is I did the best I could. and your daddy wasn't around. Your daddy just abandoned me with you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's your fault that the daddy left. You know what I'm saying? And we all know, mama, that was your making. You know what I'm saying? But this is what they say. Now, I'm going to share something with you. There's times where I clash with our girls. Okay? And they'll say to me, Ma, you hurt my feelings because you had said this. Okay? And I don't get up here and say I did the best I could. If they think I did something wrong, I don't get up here and say, well, I'm your mama. I did the best I could, because I remember that thing in my head. So what I say is that I'm sorry that I offended you. Please forgive me. I didn't mean to. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes they don't have to come and approach me. Sometimes I'll just come and tell them, I'm sorry for, what I said to you earlier. Forgive me. You know what I'm saying? You got to break those chains. You got to break those chains with your own children. There's times where you have to apologize to your own children. Break those chains that your mother and father gave you. Break those chains. Sometimes it's okay to say you sorry to your own children. I believe that wholeheartedly. Don't let them be just like you. Don't let them be like you, hurting and in pain and stuff like that. It's okay to tell them you sorry sometimes. And even though my girls think that I'm hard on them a lot and I get on them, I just see greatness in them. As a parent, when you see greatness in your children, you stay on them. Even our oldest son, you know what I'm saying? When you see greatness in your children, you stay on them because you want them to continue down the right path. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay. Sister 1973 said, I always apologize and I ask for forgiveness to my daughters because because they're grown now. Don't make you automatically right. Okay, because you grown, don't make you automatically right. I know that's right. I know that's right. You got to tell them. You got to tell them. Because some of us who we get out here and we give some advice and it be bad. You know what I'm saying? All of us don't have the understanding. There's times where I don't understand stuff. And I'm going to share something with you. Sometimes my girls have to explain it to me. And they're teens, but they'll be like, Ma, this is how it go. And I don't get offended. I'm like, okay, thanks, babe, because I didn't understand. Especially the stuff that go on, in content creation. Some of this, I'm like, what is this word? You know what I'm saying? Like, because sometimes people will break a whole word up and put all these letters in, and then my daughter would tell me, Ma, this is this and this and that. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes they just use the first letter of the word and break it down. I'm like, what the hell? And so the girls will come and explain it to me, and certain words that are used on social media that I don't know, and I'll go to them and ask. So, listen, life is a learning experience. I don't care how old you are. Life is a learning experience. And just because you're older does not make you grown. You know what I'm saying? Just because you're older doesn't make you wise. Sometimes elder people give the worstest advice. They give the worstest advice. There's a YouTuber right now that got 2 feet in the grave. This woman is giving all these young women the most horrible advice, and she has been divorced 3 times. And you giving women a rundown about being married and about being a woman, and you failed 3 times. But you know what? I'm going to share something with you. Our culture like dysfunction. Our culture likes dysfunction. Anytime you get up here and you talk only evil about men, your channel will fly up. Your channel will fly up, baby. Okay, you just got here. You already at 1 million subscribers. You just got here. And you already at 1 million subscribers, honey. Okay? Now we gonna close out. This is the last thing that I got to give y'all. Shout out to Red Pill Awareness. Okay, this is a Caucasian woman talking. Okay, and let's hear what she got to say. Here we go.
Are an increasingly large number of women who are just choosing not to get married and are choosing to stay single. There's a mating crisis going on, and that women who are becoming increasingly college educated and getting access to resources of their own, that they do continue to exhibit an increased preference for partners with resources. Women are what we call hypergamous, right? Which means that we like to mate up in terms of achievement and educational attainment. And when you have a populace like we do in the US of women who are now on average more educated than men, it makes it more difficult to find a suitable partner. If you're a woman with an advanced degree and you want somebody who has at least as much education for you, that's going to lead to a more narrow pool of mates. And in fact, what we see is that there are an increasingly large number of women who are just choosing not to get married and are choosing to stay single. And in fact, there's a wonderful book called All the Single Ladies that is about this very phenomenon. And women are increasingly choosing to opt out of long-term mating if they're not able to find the relationship that they want. There are
Question, okay? Just question. We're going to play devil's advocate a little bit, okay? Now, the poll is done. Did the mother make the right move? No, 64% said no. And yes, 35% said, okay, 35% said yes, she made the right choice. Okay, so there's a book that this woman just said, single ladies, okay? So women are opting out of being with someone, okay? That they're happy to be alone, okay? And so, what's going to happen to these women who happy to be alone, y'all? Because they got a book, they got a book out that, it's good for you to be alone, because they encourage the women to be alone. What happens when women are alone? They have a whole bunch of girlfriends and they're alone. Okay? What happens? Because listen, there's nobody, you know what I'm saying? There's no men. They have sworn off men. Okay? So it's just them. Okay? It's just them. All of them. Because they read in this book, all the single ladies. Okay? There's no men around. Okay? Go ahead, sister. Go ahead, sister 1973. Yes, Bobby Womack. If you think you're lonely now, wait until tonight. Listen. Okay? Listen. Okay? Henry said, winter is coming. And Kevin Samuel's voice, I can't. Wait a minute, am I wrong? That's not Bobby? Oh, shoot. Who is that? I thought that was Bobby Womack. So who is it then? I thought it was Bobby Womack. Who sang the song then? Too Far Gone. Oh, if you think you're lonely now, too far gone. I ain't even know. So am I wrong? Tell me, who sang the song? Steven said Bobby. So what happened? Oh, okay. Renee said not Bobby. Oh, that's why you was laughing. Oh, I thought I was wrong. I was about to say, wait a minute. I knew that was him. Now, wait a minute. Here we go. Okay, finally the truth. Okay, so you hide it in the clouds. Finally the truth. Did you hit the like button? You hide it in the clouds. You wanted to correct everybody. Did you hit the like button? Okay. Ricky said she's so cute. What is going on? Now. Okay. Now. Okay. Thank you, sister 1973. Okay. And then finally the truth gonna say just did. What kind of Listen. If we gonna play devil's advocate here, okay? We gonna play devil's advocate here real quick, okay? So you have a group of women who they're reading this book, you know, okay, that all the single ladies, okay? This is what it is, okay? Now I'm gonna be a little nasty with it. You have a group of women who is reading this book, all the single ladies, okay? We don't need no man, all the single ladies, okay? They're gonna be fucking each other. I said it. That's it, okay? Because let me share something with y'all. We are not designed to not have that warm touch. Yahweh didn't design us not to be touched. He didn't design us for us not to, to go through life without ever being touched. That's why you see some content creators, okay? Okay, that come to social media. Y'all remember that big light-skinned girl, real big light-skinned girl? She had that beautiful afro. Do y'all remember? And she was crying on social media. And she was saying she want to be touched. Anybody remember that? She was crying on social media and she was saying, I want to be touched. Do you remember? She was saying that. She was crying and everything. I just want somebody to hold me. I just want somebody to hold me. Now, I ain't trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be mean. But she sounded like she was singing a song. I just want somebody to hold me. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Now, I want to share something with y'all that maybe some of you don't know. Okay. Maybe some of you don't know. Okay. Stephen said, I recall that. Thank you, Stephen. Okay. Thank you, Stephen. I just want to share something with y'all that a lot of y'all may not know. But the touch of a man is nothing like it. Do you hear me? The touch of a man ain't nothing like it. I don't care what nobody say, okay? I don't care who said what, but ain't nothing like a touch of a man, okay? Okay, can I get an amen in the chat? Ain't nothing like the touch of a man. Steven, stop laughing. Ain't nothing like the touch of a man, honey. Okay, ain't nothing like it. Ain't nothing like it, baby. Ain't nothing like it. Okay, ain't nothing like it. I don't want to change nothing. Ain't nothing like it. Okay, ain't nothing like it. Yes, I decided to listen. Amen. Yes, ain't nothing like it. Okay, ain't nothing like it. The touch of a man ain't nothing like it. So when you see these women get up here and get a book talking about, all the single ladies and stuff like that, look at them two-sided, baby. Look at them two-sided. Get scared. Okay? Get scared. Okay? Get scared. Ain't nothing like it. Get scared. Ain't nothing like the touch of a man. You hear me? Ain't nothing like the touch of a man. It's a problem. Okay? Especially if you have not been getting that pipe laid down. And a man just touch you. Touch you. Especially if his hand is a little rough, but he touch you. Your skin is a little smooth. Okay? I'm gonna be good. Okay, I'm not gonna be too fresh. But I'm letting you know, ain't nothing like the touch of a man. Okay, ain't nothing like it. Okay, you ain't been getting it at all, and then he just touch you. Okay, you don't even know this man. You don't know this man. Okay, he was trying to help you. Okay, she was trying to help you. Oh my God. He was trying to help you. Okay? Miss Straight Up No Chaser, I don't know why you had to come in and say something. I'm trying to keep it together. Okay? I'm trying to keep it together. You always start in trouble. I don't know why I gave you that wrench. Okay? Ain't nothing like it. when he touch you. You know, he trying to help you with your bags to the car. Like, just being nice. And you reading that book. You reading that book. Okay, you reading that book. Okay, all the single ladies. You reading that book, all the single ladies. And you going to the you come from the grocery store. Sister 1973 said, cutting up. Wait a minute. You came from the grocery store. You got those bags in the cart. Okay? You get into the cart. You see some chocolate, caramel, chocolate chip. I don't listen. My light-skinned brothers, no hate. No hate. No hate. I ain't listen. I ain't got no listen. There's no hate. My light-skinned brothers, y'all vanilla. There's no hate. But we talking about caramel, chocolate, okay, chocolate chip, okay. There's no hate to my light-skinned brothers. I'm not mad with y'all at all. Not today. Not today. I'm not mad with y'all today. But we talking about the caramel chocolate with the chocolate chips on the side, that he get up there and he trying to help you with your bags, and you looking at him, but you reading that book, all the single ladies. And as you grab the bags from him, okay, and you touch his hand, okay, pussy immediately get wet. I don't even, it just. Oh my God! Listen, okay? Y'all keep reading those books. You stay read up, honey. Stay it. Keep it. Keep that line. Hold that line tight. Okay? Hold that line tight. Read that book. Okay? Ain't nothing like the touch of a man. You hear me? Ain't nothing like the touch of a man. Now, did I say that right in the beginning? Because y'all know how sometimes I mess up. Did I say that right in the beginning when I was saying it? Did I say ain't nothing like the touch of a man? Let me know. Did I say it right? Okay? Ain't nothing like the touch of a man. You got a problem. Okay? You got a problem. Okay? And then he's so nice because he's willing to solve the problem with you. He willing to solve the problem with you. Okay? He's willing to solve the problem with you. Okay? He's willing. Okay? Because there's some nights. Okay? There's some nights. Last night was one of those nights. There's some nights where something is crawling up your back and you on fire. Okay? But he been working all day and he tired and he laying in the bed. You done rubbed him down and he sleep and everything. But he noticed a shift. He's wondering what the hell is going on. He noticed a shift. You moving around in the bed. He see that there's some friction here. Okay? He see you riding from side to side, wondering how you going to sleep. Okay? And then you hear a still small voice whisper in your ear and say, baby, come to daddy. You know what I'm saying? That's when you know ain't no book gonna save you. That's when you... oh my God! Ain't no book gonna save you. I'm sorry. Okay? Ain't no book gonna save you. I'm tired of y'all with these books. Ain't no book gonna save you. Okay? Ain't no book gonna save you, damn it. Okay, all the single ladies, my ass. Ain't no book gonna save you, damn it. Okay? When that thing creep up on you late in the midnight hour. You hear me? Okay? When that thing creep up on you late in the midnight hour and you tossing and turning in that big cold bed. I don't have to deal with that. Thank God. I want to first thank Yahweh for men. I want to thank Yahweh for men. I just want to say thank had to read no book. Lost, how are you, sir? Lost in Translation Podcast. How you doing? I ain't had to read no book. Okay, I didn't have to. I don't. You know what? I'm about to get really mean, and I'm sorry to all the women that you have to go through this. I don't need no toy. I don't need no toy, baby. I don't need. I don't need no toy. Okay. I don't have to imagine somebody bench pressing me. I don't have to go through all that. Oh my God! Oh my God! They're gonna kick me off YouTube. They're gonna kick me off YouTube. I do not have to go through all that. Okay? I don't. Okay? And but we out here, we're reading, all the single ladies. Okay? No shot at the author who wrote the book. Okay? No shot at the author that wrote the book, okay? But I don't have to imagine my leg being on the headboard and stuff like that. I don't have to imagine that. It's there already. It's there, damn it. It's there, okay? I want to say, can I get an amen? Because it's there. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to imagine that it's there. Okay, I don't have to imagine that it's there, okay? Okay? I don't have to imagine that it's there. Okay? But I'm sorry to everybody who reading that book. I'm sorry to everybody who reading that book. But continue reading. Okay? Reading is fundamental. Okay? Reading is fundamental, baby. Okay? It's good to read. It's good to read. Okay? But I'm going to share something with you. When that thing crawl up your back. Woo! Honey, ain't nothing like it. There's a fire. There's a fire on you, honey. Ain't nothing like it. Ain't nothing like it, okay? Ain't nothing like it, okay? Ain't nothing like it. And, listen. Okay, listen. Y'all continue with, I don't need no men. Y'all continue. Salute to y'all, my sisters. Y'all continue. I don't need no men. Okay? That's y'all continue. Okay? That's not me though. That's not me. But I'm not against, y'all protesting that. I'm not against that. Okay? I'm not against that. I'm not against that at all. Okay, I'm not. Okay, I'm not against none of that. Okay, you want to listen. Okay, equal rights. I'm not against none of that. Okay, I'm not. Okay, y'all get in here and y'all say y'all don't need no men. Okay, I need mine though. I can't get out here and not have mine. I'm sorry. Listen. Go ahead. Fight the good fight. Fight the good fight. Not me. I'm not. I'm not built like that. Not me. Okay. Y'all could, listen. Miss Straight Up No Jason said, reading is fundamental. Yes. Continue. Okay. Listen, continue. I can't do it. I'm not going to lie. Cause when y'all did that whole Me Too movement, and stuff, and y'all was dragging, 4B. Is it 4B? Am I saying that right? 4B, right? Is that the movement? When y'all got in here and was like, all the women of the United States of America is going to do the 4B movement. Did I say that right? That's the movement, right? Or B4? 4B. Thank you, Lost in Translation Podcast. The 4B movement. Okay? Y'all was out here talking about all the women of the United States of America got to join together. I love my husband, Dick. So I don't know. I can't join with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I can't, I can't join with y'all. Listen, listen. I can't. Okay, I can't. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, okay. I will listen. If it has started already, when y'all had did the 4B movement in the beginning, I fell that night. You know what I'm saying? I fell that night. Okay, because my husband looked like a god to me. We've been married, like, going on 18 years, but this man still look good to me. Okay, this man still look good to me. He could kiss me on my neck. There's a problem. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I'm like a big kid in a candy store. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I'm going. Listen, I'm the weakest link. Please don't look for me. Don't look for me. Okay. Cause I like to suck my husband dick and everything. Don't look for me. Don't look for me. I'm the weakest link. I got to talk low to y'all because the kids is upstairs. Okay? But I'm the weakest link in here. Okay? I'm the weakest link in here. Okay? Don't send for take heed. Don't send for take heed. Okay? Oh my goodness. Don't send for me. Okay? Don't send for me. Okay? Look, don't send for me. I'm the wrong person. Don't come. No, the whole thing has failed. If you looking for take heed, okay? You looking for take heed, the whole thing has failed, okay? Cause listen, the back shots I was getting, I don't listen. I'm just I gotta talk a little low, but I can't do it with y'all. Y'all, it's too much. It's too much. It's too much. No. Okay, listen, I had failed y'all. Okay, leave me. Okay, leave me. Malik, stop laughing at me. Leave me. Okay, listen, listen. I can't. Okay, yes, I am. Yes, I am. Miss Straight Up, no chaser. Don't be cracking on me. Yes, I am the weakest link. Just leave me, damn it. I don't listen. Listen. Okay. Ricky said, kick her out the sisterhood. Yes, a long time ago. Kick me out. I can't. Okay? I can't. I love mine. You know what I'm saying? I love mine. Okay? Listen, I share something with you. My king talked to me in some type of way. Okay? Make you crawl the walls. I don't have time for that. I don't, y'all, you do what you want to do. You do what you want to do. You ever had a man just whisper in your ear and talk shit to you? That's not normal. That's not normal. And you want me to do what? You want me to do what? That's not normal. Okay? That's not no. I gotta go. My husband is off today. Okay? I got to clean this house. Okay? I got to clean this house. And then y'all got me in trouble because now I'm all messed up right now. Okay? I got to stop talking to y'all. Okay? I got to stop talking to y'all. Okay? I got to stop talking to y'all. But all y'all women, right on to the books. All the single ladies, right on. Okay? Okay? Right on to the single ladies. Y'all do y'all damn thing. Okay? Do it now. Okay? Because when the night come calling, honey. When the night come calling. And you being chased all around the room. When the night come calling. Oh my God. You in trouble. You in trouble, baby. Now, Miss Straight Up No Chaser said, she done talking herself into some nonsense. She done talked herself. I did. And you know what? I got a relief late in the midnight hour, but I done talked myself into some foolery. But anyway, it's all right. It's all right. My husband will be home. So anyway, I gotta go. Thank you to everybody who donated to the channel today. I appreciate you. Okay. Thank you for coming to sit up and hear me do my rant as usual. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Now I know I'm a troublemaker. Okay. Nobody told you to stop at my channel. Okay. I already know I'm a troublemaker. You didn't have to stop here. Okay. But while you're here, hit that like button. Okay. Hit that like button. Like and subscribe to the channel. Okay. Don't worry. The other ones that's been here a long time, they already know. They already know I'm a troublemaker. Okay. All right. Now, listen, I gotta go. I gotta go. Now, if you want to donate to the channel, you can donate through Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo. Okay. If you want to shop with us, our family business is called ubandrexfashion.com. So you got Mercari, POSHMARK, and eBay. The links are in my bio. If you want to shop merch with us, okay, scroll to the top of the page. You will see Shop or Store. And you could go in there and check it out, okay? If you like what you see, you got hoodies, shirts, mugs, water bottles, baby clothes, okay? Well, they got baby clothes in that bad boy. Can you imagine? Okay? Now, there's something that I want to play, okay? And I want y'all to take heed to this message, okay? Okay? And after you hear this message, okay, you're going to know why Take Heed talk the way she talk. After you hear this message, you're going to say, I ain't know this heifer was crazy like that. But after you hear this message, okay, you're going to know. This is an oldie but goodie. Okay? This is an oldie but goodie. Now you're going to know why Take Heed talk the way she talk. Okay? All right? Because when a man hit that bottom, you got a problem. Okay? You got a problem. When a man hit that bottom and you cry, he got your soul. Okay? He got your soul. Okay? That's why you hear Take Heed talk the way she talk. Okay? Now, I want y'all to listen. Here we go.
Themselves. Yeah, that bottom one, but see, every man really know how to hit that bottom or how to lift to hit that bottom and work that milk, start screaming, saying, yeah, daddy, that's it, or she might start cursing or screaming out all types of profanities because he done hit the bottom. When a woman is really liking this man and she's feeling him and what he's doing, especially if she's sneaking around with him and he has nothing to give her and her man is treating her better than he is, he has already gotten her defenses down, but she's very weak, and that's the worst thing that can happen. And that will actually bind her.
Bind her.
Actually reduce her to a calm who it belong to.
Yes.
What I say? Who? And then the woman start calling out the man's name, screaming the man's name. Then she let him know she coming. When she coming, she hollering. She calling for him to be all in the bed at night trying to sleep, tossing and turning. They dreaming about it. Lord have mercy. They wake up out their sleep because the man done did this to somebody else. And the thought of that, you know, is devastating. That woman's heart get to beating fast, blood pressure go up, she can't hardly catch her breath. Just to think about that man done rationed that out and laid that out for somebody else. And
have a wonderful day, everybody. Y'all take heed to the message.